Hey guys, as you can see, I am now in Vietnam and I got something really exciting to share with you. I got a giant bean and a cleaver. It is a huge legume, as you can see. In Vietnamese, it's called ô môi, ô môi. The literal translation means lips. Yeah, this is a lip bean. Anyway, I got too excited tossing it around earlier, so it broke. Sorry guys, before I even got to start the video, but I can't wait to try this one with you. Before we try this out, I want to talk to you a little bit about the history of this. For some that grew up here, this is sort of a nostalgic kind of a food for them because it was more readily available in like maybe the 70s or something. And you would find these growing along the streams, so they like water. This tree can grow anywhere from like 30 to 60 feet tall. Still considered like a medium-sized tree, but that is huge if you ask me. Yeah, so it is a legume, so probably very nitrogen fixing.
Okay, so here's a funny story. We were on our way to find coconuts, then suddenly our driver pointed at this tree and said, "Look, it's the ô môi tree." So he quickly pulled over. We got out to take some footages of this tree. While we were filming it, I was questioning if this was the correct tree because the ô môi actually have more pink flowers, like a pink coral rather than orange. The English name of this, which I found out later, is called pink or coral shower flower. It's a Cassia grandis. It's the same family as the tamarind. That's why the leaves look so similar, but the tamarind leaves are slightly smaller than the coral shower tree. Pretty soon the lady came out and confirmed that this tree is not the ô môi, but it does produce edible pods. The ô môi tree currently is not in season, so we decided to just hop back in and continue going to look for these really unique coconuts that I can't wait to share that with you. But yeah, I decided to just include these footages because it's just hilarious the way how we made the mistake. But the important thing to note here is that it seems that some of these leguminous trees in the Cassia family produces edible pods.
This legume used to be something that's more common, but nowadays it's a little more difficult to find. They are still available, but you might find just one or two sellers along the roadsides, you know, here and there. So yeah, this is known to be a little stinky, but if you can get past that, it's supposed to be kind of fun to eat. Let's try this out. I'm so excited. The way you would do it is just kind of break it open. And since I dropped this one, I can skip that step. So you can see how it's just very ooey gooey. It kind of reminds me of like Vegemite. Some people may not like that smell, but it's got like that dark soy sauce, yeast kind of a smell, very pungent. Some may say maybe like a stinky sock or something, like a stinky sweaty socks a little bit. But man, it does not bother me. It just smells really savory to me. And I can see this being very interesting, like a paste. Yeah. All right, now that this is broken, got a flat side to work with, let's hack it open and try it out. So you just kind of like shave it off. That's how I saw them do it. This cleaver is kind of dull. Ooh, got a little sheet here, because this is what you eat. Black piece that feels like leather, like fruit leather. Give it a try. Oh, it's fun, it's sweet. You know what? It's a little chocolatey. And like a little bit fermented. So these beans start off very small, looks a little bit like a bulky, plump green bean, like the vegetable. And then it eventually gets bigger and stays green until they ripen. This is the color when it's ready to eat. Yeah, it has like a yeasty kind of like wine a little bit. I had a feeling that I would like this just because I tend to like some of the things people don't. Oh, but this is taking shape, guys. Nowadays, this is considered something a little more special to eat. This thing costs about 60,000 dong. That is about $3 US. I mean, that does not seem much, but a bowl of pho, like a noodle soup, like a good price is around 50,000 dong. So you can exchange for, like, instead of getting like a full meal or just to buy one of these. My goodness, but the seed looks so beautiful. I think it'd be nice to even dry it to engrave on it. I'll save that. It has like a licorice taste. This is definitely something I would eat as like a snack, or like if there's nothing else to do, because it takes so long to eat this. I kind of want to think of the word like rice bran when I'm eating this. Yeah, they kind of have like these sections, like each cell has that black stuff, which is the edible part, and then a seed that separates it. This is so beautiful though. That pungent, stinky smell is more like there when you put it right up your nose, but when you're eating it, I don't really smell it. Well, maybe a little bit. I smell it from my fingers. Ah, look at that. Mm. Oh, there it goes, there we go. Oh. All right, next I'm just gonna show you guys how I make a tea with it, and we'll try the tea.
Based on some information I found, I was supposed to soak the seeds for a few hours in water to remove the outer shell. Here I have actually soaked it overnight, and you can see the outer shell sort of became this gelatin-like. After removing the outer layer, I'm just going to set this aside to get this ready to make a tea later. Now, out of even more curiosity, I wanted to try tasting the water that I soaked the entire pot in.
Okay, just from this, I can see how it has like a really good flavor. It tastes like those xylitol or something, like a diet sweetener. I'm just not gonna drink from this because it's tap water. I thought the entire shell would come off after soaking overnight, but it didn't until I boiled it. So here's what it looks like. Let's try it. Let's try this. Okay, it's bitter. It's bitter. They didn't say to eat the seed, by the way. Oh, there it is. And then I can actually peel another shell. This is a thicker shell, I think. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's clear. What? Oh my gosh. And you can totally see the seed inside. It feels a little bit like silicone. And it's so really hard. This tastes a bit like starch, and it's pretty neutral. And it tastes like I'm biting into silicone. All right, let's have a little sip of this. I don't know if I should actually drink this. It was bitter and astringent. I'm okay swallowing it, but I don't know, to be safe, I probably shouldn't. Well, I'm really excited that you guys got to try this out with me. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more of these videos of me trying all these like new weird stuff, and I'll see you right back here in the next one. Bye!